Opening game of the 4th annual Doc Larson Roundball Classic, New York's Xaverian Clippers starting fast against Chugiak Mustangs, Lamel Faison the first of a pocket full of dimes, and Robert Rossiter the game's first points. Next time down, Lamel with the keeper knocks it down from 16. Faison drops it down to the block, and Latique Laney goes big to big, Robert Rossiter with another well-assisted deuce. Mustang Skylar Fulmer quarterbacking from the key with the misdirection handoff. Isaiah Goward stays patient as the D overcommits and hits Peyton Fulmer alone underneath. But the Clippers' George Lambert answers with a splash from the top of the key, Xaverian up 9-2. And Lambert picks a pocket on the defensive end, separates, and just barely beats the rim. But Peyton Fulmer feeds Skylar Fulmer above the arc, and Skylar drops the tree. Mustangs down by 6. Time for another dime from Lamel Faison. Brandon Kemp puts the Clippers up 13-5. Lamel with a good look at a 3, shoots long, but Robert Rossiter gathers the O-Reed and pounds it in for the 10-point Clipper lead. Mustangs end. It's Skylar Fulmer with another long ball. But Robert Rossiter strikes back on his way to 5 for 5 shooting from the floor on the night. And once again, Peyton hits Skylar, and Skylar triples for the 3rd time in the first quarter, but the Mustangs are still down by 7. Lamel Faison gathers all 5 defenders and kicks it out to Zach Boxar, who finds the iron and glass friendly in Alaska. Clippers by 7 at the end of 1 quarter. Lamel continues to distribute, hits Latique Laney on the block. Latique takes it under the tin and finishes with a left-handed reversal. Next time down, the distributor takes care of number 1. Well, that's number 3. But then, Lamel gets back to what he does best, passing out Roosevelts. Brandon Kemp and George Lambert with the buckets. The Clippers roll off 11 points in just over a minute to start the 2nd quarter. Skylar Fulmer gets back in the cookie jar. His 4th 3-ball, but the Stangs are still down by 15. The Clippers swing it around the perimeter, and Robert Rossiter takes the baseline with a ball fake and finishes at close range. Then Doyen Isaac splits defenders with the bunny hop for points. On the defensive end, Robert Rossiter and Hakeem Slew Brown team up on the denial, but Skylar Fulmer takes away the numbers and the puck and gives brother Peyton a second, much easier chance at the rim. Again on the defensive end, Hakeem Slew Brown breaks up the jam pass, which leads to an easy bucket for George Lambert. Clippers up by 21. Still battling, Skylar Fulmer hits the turnaround jumper from 16 plus to collect his game-high 13th and 14th points of the first half. Lamel Faison running the point, gets the ball back, and calls his own number, splits the zone, and finishes with a new yo step at the left-handed finger roll. 6 points and 8 dimes in the first half. Second half, Lamel adds to his assist list with the lob to the big. Latique Laney knows he's got to finish when he catches the ball that deep. Yet another Roosevelt for Faison. As he kicks it to the trailer, George Lambert takes the points. 12 dimes on the day for Lamel. The Clippers work the zone D with the skips and swings, and George Lambert kills it with the cookie. Then the Clippers bust the zone from the inside out. Lamel Faison with the penetration. Seyon Charles with the triple. Brooklyn up by 31. Mustangs end. Peyton Fulmer and Isaiah Goward work the give and go, and Peyton finishes with the floater on the glass. But Zach Boxar answers with the longest possible deuce. The Clippers hold the Mustangs to 7 second-half points. and Hakeem Slew Brown puts the finishing touches on a 40-point win 3,500 miles from home. Lamel Faison sprinkles 12 dimes and adds 8 points in 17 minutes. George Lambert kicks in with 14 points and 5 rebounds. Robert Rossiter hits all 5 field goal attempts for 11 points, and Brandon Kemp chimps in with 10. Skylar Fulmer was the top performer for the Mustangs with 16 points and 6 rebounds. Peyton Fulmer scored 7.